to Kirsten Price from the historic Wall Center, and we welcome in a gentleman who has won everything there is to win in global football, except an MLS semifinal, conference semifinal. He'll go for it Saturday, 6:30 BC play, sold out against LAFC. It's our pleasure to welcome in Caps midfielder Thomas Müller. How you doing?
Good to see you guys. I'm good.
Good to see you.
Looking forward to the game.
Yeah, you were telling us it's almost like a kid before Christmas at this stage.
Yes, right. I'm counting the nights. I'm counting the nights to the game. So, no, I think it's a great matchup. After I heard that the BC place is sold out after 5 days. That's a great feeling, and I'm really happy to be part of this group, but it's a tough one, to be honest.
Yeah, it's been so long. We should have had an advent calendar for this. Everybody gets
open up the little doors. Yeah,
every morning before the match.
3 weeks without a game is not easy. Is not easy to deal with because we are soccer players to play the game and not to wait.
So, in your career outside of an off season, have you ever gone 3 weeks between games?
I don't think so. No. 3 days. Normally it's 3 days.
Right. Yeah.
Did you think this early on in your tenure you'd be playing in front of over 50,000 fans when you signed this deal? Did you think that was possible?
Yes, I think so. Not because I'm not a realistic guy, but I was aiming for it to get the crowds going, and I talked about the crowds and everything also with some other guys, and I heard about the Miami game. I don't know when it was, but I think it was also sold out. For sure, it was because of Messi, and that's a reason. I can understand everyone wants to see the greatest player of our game, and but this time it is different. I think this time it's sold out because of us. For sure, Sonny is coming in, and we have also many Asian people in and around the city. But I think the main reason is our performance this year, or the performance of the boys. Because I'm joined in August, but the whole group they had a great season also until I came in. So
does having Son on the other side raise your game any more than it already is raised? I mean, you've had an amazing year, but having Son there, does that get your fire going?
Yes and no. I'm not too focused to my opponents, to be honest. I'm more focused on my teams I'm playing in. And to be champion, when you think about being champion, you don't really care, or I don't really care who I have to beat. I just want to beat them. Regardless their names, their qualities. When you go into the details to prepare a match, for sure you have to look what's their strength, what their weaknesses, and it's very obvious that Bouanga and Son are a main part of their threat. That's totally clear. But I was never focused on beating some names, and it is more important to play against big name players.
And you guys have played against counter teams before. Dallas tries to score on the counter, but you guys were just that much better that you didn't need to really concern yourselves with that too much. Given the quality that they've got in Son and Bouanga, Jesper sort of hinted that you might have to consider it a little bit, that this is a different...
No, it's always... I experience this a lot of times, also with coaches. When you have too much time to prepare an important game, such an important game like this, sometimes you're making your opponent almost too big because you have so much time to watch their strengths, and you always want to get them almost to zero. But very good players you cannot control for 90 minutes, regardless of your tactics. Our sports, call it football or soccer, it doesn't matter. It is way more than tactics. It's more about intensity. It's about fighting back after a lost duel in midfield, for example. Or it always continues. It's about reactions. It's about We want to set up properly for sure, and we want to be prepared, but we don't want to lose our identity. We don't want to lose our playing style and that what we are used to play. So I already heard about it that we have to adapt to them, but I don't think so, because I think they didn't play one team in the since Sonny came in with our intensity. So maybe they have to adapt. Maybe they have to go to a training base camp from now on. When they hear about our interview now, maybe they should work on their they should work a little bit for their cardio.
Yeah, Thomas, obviously the 3-week break has helped with Brian White, Tristan Blackman, and some of the players who have been injured or on their way back. Are you at all worried about rust, sir, that it's been such a layoff that things won't be quite as sharp on Saturday?
Yeah, we will see. It's always the same. We have also discussed. I had this discussion in Europe all the time. When there is a break, is a break now good to recover, or do you lose the rhythm? Normally, you know it after the next game, and most of the times we don't look at the performance or to the performance. We just judge the result, and that's what it is. And so I think we will know Saturday night if the break was good for us or not. But it is always the same. As you mentioned, some big players for us had time to come back. But as a player, you want to play. So, but now the break is almost over. Sebastian is coming in. I think tomorrow or Thursday from the national team. Jaden comes back from Team Canada. Ali is already back. Andres Cubas had also a special incident at home with his passport. So yeah, you can see they everyone is feeling very comfortable to be in the Whitecaps group. You know, they want to come back early.
I'm interested. How much of your Vancouver experience here is wrapped up on results on the pitch? Like, how much is the actual soccer and the results affect you and your family's life experience here in Vancouver?
Yeah, for short periods, a lot, especially for the weekends. But I wouldn't say it's the results. It's more the improvements or how I feel on the pitch, also on the training pitch, how much I can influence. You know what I mean? In a positive way. And I have the feeling that the team is working really hard to get better. And that was a main topic for me all my career, that I want to be in a group that wants to get better. And we don't talk about now getting better or how or with which kind of changes and how fast does it go. But if you're in a group that wants to improve, that gives you the feeling to be at the right place, the right time. And when I look back to our games and also about results and also about our style, if you're down during a game, we fought back. We had some last-minute equalizers or winners. And when you look at the intensity, not only the running intensity, also how our guys are living the game, that's what I'm enjoying the most. And so for my Vancouver experience, maybe 70% is my job being part of this group, and maybe 30% are experiencing a very beautiful city, nice views, mountains, sea, and animals, and I don't know.
Well, I'm glad you got to see it in August because November, not our best month.
Yeah, that's true.
I did want to ask you, we've seen a number of European stars come over to MLS, and okay, they're there for training and they're there for the games, but they don't really invest in their new city like you have. Like we see you flipping the coin at the Rise game. We see you on the ice with the Canucks. You're doing all the media, engaging with fans. Why have you decided to invest so much and make this much bigger than just the training and the games with the Whitecaps?
Maybe I think it's because I like it. I'm used to have also interaction with the city and with the people. I did that, also in Munich for a long period. I think it's more fun for me to get also a little bit of connection going. I want to identify because if I feel part of the city, my value to be successful for the city increases too. So I think it's in kind of egoistic when you break it down to the really philosophic details. I want to get into it to get a better feel for it, you know what I mean? That it's not just random and maybe in a kind of way senseless what I'm doing, or I want to be part of the city. I feel for the Canucks, and I want the Canucks fans feeling also for us. So we are one city, and we can be proud to have these kind of teams in the highest leagues, in the highest competitions. And that's
bravo, it's working. Before you go, we do have to ask you about this schedule change. Not everybody is Thomas Müller, but people would love to get the chance to see if there's another Thomas Müller out there. Will the schedule change, do you think, facilitate more European stars to come over? People keep making that connection. Do you think there is a connection?
I don't know, because I never was part of managing an MLS club.
Right.
And so I don't know what kind of challenges they have because of the different calendar. But for sure, for some players to move in and move out to the league, outside the league, I think it fits more to the system. And it's not always about, okay, as a player, I want to move from the MLS to Europe. I move after the MLS season, and then it's winter time. It's the winter break in the rest of the world, and then you come in not really in a setup, in an environment where you have a new start. So maybe you come in an emergency situation, and the other way around. So it's not that easy maybe for players to adapt that quick and fast. But this question, I think you have to ask more to experienced managers and sporting directors in the league.
Here's my last one for you.
But I think it makes sense. Otherwise, they wouldn't change it.
In 2017 or 2027, you're not under contract, but it's just a little wee 14-game season. Could you imagine sticking around for just a little wee 14-game season?
I can imagine a lot.
Well, I have one last question for you too, Thomas. As you may know, LAFC has knocked Vancouver Whitecaps FC out of the playoffs the last 2 years. We have an expression in this city about when one of our teams is trying to get over one of these teams that is standing in their way. We call it slay the dragon.
Okay.
How would we say slay the dragon in German?
Maybe wir müssen den Bock umstoßen. So Bock means like it's like a very big deer, maybe a goose or maybe a goat, a big
game,
big goat, and we have to get him out of the way. Maybe.
It's all one word, right? In Germany, they're all one words.
Let's just hope LAFC is that goat or that deer or whatever they are.
Whatever it is.
Delightful conversation, my friend.
Thank you, Thomas.
Thank you for the time,
Thank
and
you very
best of
much.
luck on Saturday.
See you guys.